Welcome back to Central Wisconsin Christian and the volleyball tournament we have going on here. The 12-team volleyball tournament going on at CWC. CWC going to take on their second match, and they will take on the Gibraltar Vikings after they dropped that first one in set 3 after being convincingly winning set 1. They dropped the next 2 sets, and they lose to, I got to remember which one we had there. That was Parkview?
Yes,
Parkview. Yeah. Parkview. So now they'll take on Gibraltar Vikings. Got Isaac down on the portable as well, and Kaya.
Correct. Lily went. Kaya's still back with us. Isaac down there as well. Jeff Sowart's on my left, observing everything going on here. And, of course, I am Makai Ackerman, Justin Schwartzmiller running our main camera. I will be producing for you in what should be a good game. Gibraltar coming in, both 0-1 teams, actually. Gibraltar we saw just lose to Wisconsin Heights moments ago. And, of course, CWC dropping their first game to Parkview earlier today. We're excited to be back on the air for this second game, which we should be starting in a matter of moments. We want to run an ad quick?
Probably not, because we're probably ready to roll right away.
Wasn't sure the exact timing of everything here for the second game. But
it's like on court for Gibraltar. Gotta take a look. I got a number 11. That is Ella Clark is out there. Number 14, Celeste Harigi is out there as well. Gotta keep getting through. Gotta keep seeing numbers so I can tell you who's starting. And tell you who's starting for the Crusaders in the front line. You got Kelsey Boss, Kate Westra, and Kylie Beer in the back line. You got Hayden Nabel, Lauren Rice, and Abigail Tenaple, yep.
There you go.
Then we got 19, Amelia Zashki for the Vikings as well.
And looks like we are ready to go. Ball over the Crusader side, popped up for Beer, blocked back towards her. They're going to keep it alive in a free ball, but it's out the back, and the first point goes to the Gibraltars.
The Vikings, back-to-back Vikings. The Gibraltars? The Gibraltars.
The Gibraltars. You don't like that? Vikings, once again, makes it easy for me, apparently. Serve here to the back row, popped up. Beer's going to come up. No, just kidding. They'll pop it back over. Got to get my names down. This one popped up, slammed, and blocked by the Vikings, but it'll go down. Crusaders tied up at 1.
Nice start for Kelsey Boss. Good kill right there. She'll come out. Natalie Laram will come in to serve for the Crusaders.
And that one out the back for Laram. A service error, the first of the day, will give the Vikings their second point. Back to serve for them is Asusenia Harigi. She serves it out the back, and back-to-back service errors gives us tie game once again.
Name of the game and in match 1 for the Crusaders was service errors for both teams. 12 from Parkview and 8 from the Crusaders. So we'll see if they can fix that up in this one.
Here with the serve over the Vikings side. They'll just pop it up. A free ball coming here for the Crusaders. Moving up on it is number 12. She'll slam it down into the rafters, and the Vikings not able to recover. That was Abigail Tenaple with the slam, and Kylie Beer will go back to serve once again.
Tenaple with 9 kills in that first set, or first match. 10 from Beer to see if they can both get back into it.
This one just popped over back to the Crusaders, and Tenaple will push it over the net. The Vikings looking to set up here and will do the same, but it finds a hole in the Crusaders' defense. We're tied at 3.
Ella Clark with her first kill of the day. In this one, at least. We didn't get a chance to keep stats in that last match.
Gallant checking in to serve now for the Vikings, along with Eileen Torres. Gallant serving over the Crusaders side. Picked up, popped up, and will go for the slam from Tenaple. It's out the back, and the Vikings will take the lead. Gallant on to serve once again. Over the net for Rice, the libero. She'll pop it up into the rafters, trying to keep it alive. Rice will just have to push the ball over. And the Vikings should be able to set something up here. Back to the Crusaders. Tenaple goes for the slam, blocked at the net. She keeps it alive. Rice back to Tenaple, slam, and out of bounds, but they'll give the point to the Crusaders. A net violation on the Vikings. They thought they had that point for a while there, then looked up at the official who said, no, not actually.
Wasn't too much of an argument from Coach Lauren Ward over there. She kind of knew it.
This one off the hands of a couple Crusaders. I believe it was specifically number 10, Josie Bice. Another point here for the Vikings as number 5, Isla Fagundes, checks in for the Vikings. Fagundes sees her first action in this second match. She'll serve it over the net. Popped up to 14, who will push it across. And setting up for a big slam by number 15, kept alive by the Crusaders, set up. And this one out the back on a couple different hands of the Vikings. Crusaders once again tie this one up at 5.
I mean, Josie Bice with the kill there, and overall, I mean, she had a quiet game in the first one, and for seeing her name on the stat sheet as much as we did to start this, you're hoping to see a little more out of her in this match number 2.
And this one will be slammed home by number 14, Hannah Abel. She gets her hand on it, and the Crusaders take the lead in this game. Tenaple to serve, back to the Vikings side. They'll pop it up and just have to get it over the net. Free ball here for the Crusaders. Going for the slam is number 7 and blocked at the net. But it will be another net violation, I believe.
Nah, it just came out of bounds. Fell down out of bounds. Kelsey Boss with the kill there. Got it at least hard enough off the block that it came back over the Crusaders side and went out of bounds.
All right. And that one will be a service error by number 12, Abigail Tenaple, who was serving. Ball goes back to the Vikings.
Crusaders with their first lead of this set now.
And McCulloch to serve for the Vikings. Popped up by Tenaple. Set and pushed over. Vikings running into each other, and some confusion at the net allows for another point coming via the Crusaders. Now serving for them, the libero. That would be number 5, Lauren Rice. She gets the ball over, and it's going to be pushed back to the Crusader side. Rice keeps it alive, up by Beer. And once again, going to the Viking side, who should be able to set something up. Tries to slam it down, and the ball is blocked at the net. Another point for the Crusaders.
Hard to get the ball over that kind of height when you got Boss and Beer and Abel up front.
Lauren Rice to serve again, and it's out the back. A service error there. And the ball goes back to the Vikings. We'll have a couple different people checking in, one of them being number 11, Ella Clark, and I believe number 14, Celeste Harigi, is back in as well. She will come in to serve. Good shot there from Isaac down on the portable. will go wide for the serve, over the net and out the back. Back-to-back service errors brings the ball back to the Crusaders side. Serving now for the Crusaders, number 14, Hannah Abel. She will get it over, no problem. This one's set up a little too far back to spike it, and it's going to be out of bounds. Another point for the Crusaders, who now take a 4-point lead. It's 11-7 here in the first set. Abel back once again to serve. Serve is good, dug up from the back row, kept in bounds, and just getting it over are the Vikings. Beer comes to slam it down off the hand of one of the Vikings, and it'll be point Crusaders, who now take a 5-point lead off of the kill by Kylie Beer.
We have a timeout right away taken by Lauren Ward. We will take it with them. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's live streams.
Safety is first and foremost on what we do every day.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100 years ago. One community and one relationship.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Able to serve for the Crusaders. The Vikings going to get a chance to slam it over, and that one's way far back there. Another point to the Crusaders. Their 6-point lead continues to grow.
Nice run here from the Crusaders. It was 7-6. Now you're looking at a 6-1 run at the moment.
And Abel serving and right into the net. That run finally comes to an end via the service error. That was kind of the story of the game earlier that we saw today.
You got 3 of them already in this one, too.
I believe it was 20 total service errors between both teams in that first match that we covered. This one popped back over by the Crusaders, and it's just going back and forth. Beer finally trying to set something up. The slam comes from number 7, but kept alive here by the Vikings, who are going to hit it right back into the net. Point goes to the Crusaders.
Block kill for Kelsey Boss there. And again, you get Boss and Beer going up in the middle like that. Very hard for anybody to get it through that block.
It is indeed extremely hard. Into serve now is number 13, Natalie Larum. Her serve over the net and good. Kind of chipped out there by the Vikings, and point's going to go to the Crusaders.
Hit the antenna. All hit the antenna. Crusaders up 15-8 now.
Larum once again back to serve here. Nice one, dug out from the back row, popped up at the net, trying to push it over, and too many hits on the side of the Vikings. I actually think she came under the net, is what he said. It's hard with him right here. I can't see what's going on that side of the
I really can't either.
Nonetheless, Larum's going to serve once again. This one gets over, no problem. They pop it up, trying to set something up, and blocked at the net once again. Was that Kylie Beer?
It's Tenapel that time, gets her hands in there and knocks it straight back down.
Good block there by Tenapel. When you have a lot of bigs up front, it's hard to get any ball over. Larum still serving. This one's gonna just barely get over back to the Crusader side. Beer comes for the slam, and it will be in. Nobody there. This lead has grown to 10 now. It's 18-8 here in the first set.
When Crusaders with that slow start, and they lulled you to death, and they're coming now.
Indeed they are. Larum still on serving. This one gonna get blocked at the net. That's Tenapel. Another point here for the Crusaders. And once again, a timeout called. We'll take it with them. Be back after this on Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Employee owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Welcome back here as the first point we missed there for the Vikings, but it was their first one in a while. They cut this lead back down to 10 and look to get some momentum going now as number 1, Asusena Harigi, comes in to serve.
Big run there from the Crusaders.
Indeed it was. They pulled away, but let's not forget, in their first game, they were up big too. They won big, I believe 25-11. Then they came back, lost both of the next sets, and dropped that first game to Parkview. Harigi back to serve once again. Over the net, picked up from the back row to Naple, then to Rice. Beer's just gonna push it over. And the Vikings will have to do the same, but right into the net, no chance on that one. 20-10 here in the first set. And Kylie Beer going back to serve. Checking back into the game for the Crusaders is number 10, Josie Beist. Beer with the serve. Over the net, dug up by the back row, hit off another Viking, kept alive still, and 4. Too many hits. I was gonna say, I thought so. Valiant effort, though.
Kylie Beer's serve's been in today. It's been very good. She's got a couple service errors in that first one as well.
Another serve from Beer over the Viking side, getting a slam down, blocked at the net, staying alive are the Crusaders. Here comes to Naple, blocked, kept alive, and it hits the floor on the Viking side. Another point, Crusaders, their lead grows to 12.
Naples had a fantastic start to this match so far.
Beer with the serve, a nice one, dug out from the back row, kept alive, just pushed over. Beer keeps it up, trying to push it over is Beist. It will get over there. The Vikings keep it up though. And that one,
yeah, she didn't see it.
That is the thing about having players as line judges. Sometimes they're watching the action. And that one she didn't see, but the point will go to the Vikings. I believe the ball was in. Had a little bit of confusion there.
We got
our scoreboard camera seems to be disconnected.
Well, where is it disconnected though? That's the real question. Probably right there.
Yep, probably the part where it's not plugged in anymore. The serve here from number 7, Megan Gallant hits the net. Another service error for the Vikings, and it's now 23-11.
Great. Crusaders trying to win another set 1 big.
Elise Tibby with the serve. Pushed out back, trying to stay alive are these Vikings, and they will get it back to the Crusaders side. Tenaple has to back up and hit that one over. And another free ball coming here. That one an overpass. Slammed down and a good wrist there by Beist, I believe it was. She will come back up and slam it down. Good dig from the back row. Gallant keeping it alive, pushed back over. A good rally here coming. Vikings continuing to slam it, and this one off the hands of Tenaple into the crowd. The Vikings get a good rally point there. Bring this lead back down to 11.
Got a little more back and forth now after Vikings kind of woke up after the Crusaders went on that big run again.
Definitely did. It seemed like they were a little flat-footed to start here, but getting some momentum going their way. They will serve this one. And right out, as soon as we talk about momentum, another service error here for the Vikings.
Not just jinx.
And it will be set point for the Crusaders as number 12, Tenaple looks to serve. One popped up from the back row and pushed over to the Crusaders side. Bice is there to put it down, and into the net she puts it.
Short set, bad set from Abel. Didn't give Bice a whole lot of room to be able to knock that down.
Back to serve now, number 15, Emma Kollick. Kollick serve, a good one. Rice from the back row pushes it up. Will set it up for 7, and once again into the net. That was number 7, Kelsey Boss.
Tried to roll one on that side of the net, just rolled off her hand the wrong way and clicked the top of the net and fell down on the Crusader side.
Serve once again back to the Crusader side, almost into their own bench, and somehow they'll get that ball back over. Good determination. As that one will do it. 25-14, the Crusaders take down the Vikings here in set 1. They will switch sides and get ready for set 2. We'll step aside, take a break with them. Be back shortly on Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus Sports.
T Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Your dream space starts with quartz countertops from Quest Interiors. Whether it's your kitchen, bathroom, mudroom, or even a closet island, we custom fabricate one-of-a-kind surfaces that elevate every room. And the best part? We install many in as little as 1 week, quickly turning your vision into reality. Visit our showrooms in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus Sports. Makai Ackerman and Justin Schwartzmiller on the call. Of course, we have Isaac and Kaya down on the court for us today. Set 2 of what could be 3. It's a best of 3 in this whole 12-team tournament today. 3 different pools, each of 4 teams. The Crusaders taking on the Vikings currently from Gibraltar. And the CWC Crusaders took set 1 in dominant fashion, Justin.
Took it in dominant fashion in the last one as well. We'll see if the response to the start of set 2 is better than they had against Parkview.
Indeed we will. Back to serve for them, number 14, Hannah Abel. She will get the second set started.
Been very good at the service line today so far. 3 aces in that first match.
And just waiting on the official here. We're getting some final things clipped out, and now Abel will be ready to serve. Beginning of set 2 coming right now. Abel's serve over the net in a good spot. Dug out from the back row. Have to keep alive. This one's got to get over. Does it have enough juice? No, it does not. First point goes to the Crusaders.
When CWC went on that big run in match 1, Abel was at the line, and it's been very consistent with Abel at the line. It's been working today.
Indeed it has. I feel like we've said her name from that back line quite a bit.
Just a sophomore as well.
Wow. Abel's serve just going to be tipped over here by the Vikings. Set up. Thought about it was Boss. She's blocked at the net. Beer keeps it alive. Boss will push it back over, and the Vikings gain control. They try to slam it down. This one off the hands of Tenaple. And this game's tied at 1. Back to serve here for the Vikings. Number 19, Amelia Zashki. Good camera shot there by Kaya, getting her on the serve. And we will go wide. Dug out from the back row. Popped up for Beer. She'll slam it down. Good dig there. Keeps it alive. Pushed over. A bunch of them converging. And this one, Boss at the net. Touched by multiple Vikings, keeping it alive somehow. And that one just pushed over. Up to the rafters. Hit off the top. And miscommunication coming from the Vikings leads to another point, and the serve going back to CWC.
Oh, tough that Ella Clark was the one who hit that. It goes off the ceiling and comes right back to her. She can't hit it. So you got to hope someone else sees that and gets to it in time.
It was unfortunate. Stuff like that you really can't control, but it's what you got to play with. 13, Laren now serving for the Crusaders. A good one. Almost caught him off guard. Instead, they'll get it back and out of bounds. Point CWC. Laren will continue to serve here for the Crusaders. Her serve, another net service error coming from the Crusaders, and this game within 1.
Just been way too many of those today. For either, I mean, any of these teams, it just seems like we've seen a lot of service errors so far today.
Aso Senya Harigi serves it to Rice from the back row. She'll pick it up. Here comes Tenaple, excuse me. And she will slam it down for the point, CWC. Back to serve now, number 11, Kylie Beer. Had a couple nice serves today, a couple of aces if I have that correct.
Well, you got the stats from match 1 in front of you.
There's so much going on in front of me right now, Justin. Trust me, the last thing I can do right now is look at stats.
Well, there's an ace for Kylie Beer nonetheless.
Now I know she has at least 2.
She's got 3, at least.
Thanks. Thank you.
Might have 4.
Nonetheless, had a pretty good day from the back line. She'll serve this one over again. Slammed down by the Vikings, kept alive and over by the Crusaders, and that one out the back. Oh, they say she tipped it?
Yep. Went off the hands of Kylie Beer, and she
All right.
knows it. You can see her reaction as she's walking to the bench.
She is smiling over there, knowing it was her. She will go to the bench now, take it off. Not sure who came in to replace her. We do have some substitutions for the Vikings. I know number 7 came in, Megan Gallant.
I believe the libero Rice came back in.
Gallant will serve here for the Vikings. And that one off the net and out of bounds. Another service error, and the ball goes back to the Crusaders.
Just keep on coming, I guess.
If you take away anything from me today, it's another service error. The serve here pushed back, kept alive, a nice set. And number 15 puts it over for the Vikings. Here comes Tenaple, slams it down, dug up from the back row. Gonna have some trouble with this one, keeping alive, hits the rafter, gotta go over, and it does. Should have a good chance to set it up, kinda undershoots her for a second there. The Crusaders having trouble setting anything up though on the defensive side. They'll continue to play defense. Blocked at the net, kept alive by Rice, and back into the net. A good point there for the Vikings, staying alive. They had control of that entire rally.
Different Vikings team in set 2 right now than we saw early in set 1.
Indeed, and that's how the first game went. So should be something to look out for. Number 5, Isla Fagundes, back in to serve now for the Vikings. 6-4 ball game here in set number 2. This one a good serve, and give her the ace off the hands of number 13, Natalie Larum. Fantastic serve there from Fagundes, just where she wanted to put it. She will try again once again. This one over the net. This time Larum gets it. Set up, pushed over by 14. This one's going to go back over the net, punched over by Tenaple, and nobody's there for the Vikings. Ball goes back to the Crusaders. Back to serve now, number 12, Abigail Tenaple. She's got quite an interesting windup, and something I haven't seen too much of, but I enjoy watching it as this one slammed into the ground on the Viking side. Another point CWC. Tenaple back to serve once again. Does her little leg kick, pushes the ball over. A nice one, but a good dig from the Vikings. That was number 1, Harigi, keeping it alive, and goes back to the Crusaders, who slam it down once again. Good defense right now from the Vikings, who are just staying alive on their side. Rice sets this one up a little too far, blocked at the net. Point Vikings. Pretty good defense from the Vikings right now, Justin.
Overall, good defense from the Vikings and all, but their offense have been very much different. They've been attacking, doing a great job of continuing to go through blocks. And as you see there, they're setting up the blocks on the defensive end in a good spot, but CWC just not finding good spots right now for their sets or their bumps in right places.
Agreed. This one just out of the back of that line. It's going to go back to CWC by a matter of inches. And back to serve now, number 5, the libero here for the Crusaders, Lauren Rice. Rice bounces the ball. She will serve over the net and in. Good call from the line judge down there, one of the players on a different team. And it just clipped that corner. Give it an ace for Lauren Rice.
They all let it go. They thought it was out. It had a little bit of top spin on her and found its way in.
She will serve again. This one just over the net. Somehow kept alive by the Vikings. They'll just punch it back over. Rice set up to Beer. She tries to, misses it, and it's going to get over. Dug up from the back line and nobody home. Another point CWC. I believe that was Kelsey Boss who was able to get that ball over after Kylie Beer missed it. Nonetheless, Rice continues to serve here for the Crusaders, up by 4. 11-7 ball game here in set 2. The Crusaders took set 1 earlier. Couple more bounces from Rice. She's finally ready. This one to the middle, set up at the net, trying to punch it over. And it will be Crusaders' ball.
18 made her way into the net. That's Mia Glock.
Just a little too far under there.
Seems everything that's been called has seen no arguments from Lauren Ward from Gibraltar over there.
She must see it very well. Good play there by 18 to keep it alive. This one just punched over by Beer. Setting something up at the net. Too far back for the Vikings. Tries to slam it over, tipped. And point goes to the Vikings off of the tip from the Crusaders. 12-8 ball game. Staying alive here are the Vikings. Checking back in for them, number 11, Ella Clark. She will come in, and back to serve is number 14, Celeste Harigi. She will go back to serve. Over the net, picked up by Tenaple. Beer tries to go for the slam. Blocked at the net, but kept alive. And just having to push it over are the Vikings. Tenaple sets this one up. Coming back is 14, and it will be in. Good kill from Hannah Abel from the front row. That extends this lead to 5 for CWC. Hannah Abel with the kill. She will now go back to serve. Abel's serve pushed over to the middle and off the hands of 15, Emma Kollick, right out of bounds. Another point for the Crusaders, who grow that lead up to 6.
4th ace of the day for Hannah Abel. And again, she's just been very impressive as a sophomore so far.
Abel with the serve again. Popped up to the net. Just have to get it over. They will. Abel pops it up to Boss, coming over, kills it into the rafters. And good play there by the Vikings to keep it alive. Kylie Beer dug up from the back row. Rice converging on it, slammed, And an awesome offensive possession there from the Vikings.
Great defensive possession overall to keep that stuff alive on both of those kills. And Ella Clark rises up on an overpass and knocks it down.
Back to serve for him now, number 19, Amelia Zoschke. She will go back to serve once again. Right over the net. Popped up by Tenaple. Tried to push over by Beer. It is. The Vikings stay alive. And this one out the back off of the hands of number 1, Asusena Harigi. 15-9 here in set 2. And number 13, Natalie Larum, back here to serve for the Crusaders.
Seems much closer than that 15-9 score that's going on right now.
Indeed it does. Harigi pops this one up and pushed it over for the Vikings as Tenaple comes and slams it down. Another kill for Tenaple. Can't tell you how many she's had today, but I know it's been a lot. And a timeout called there, 16-9 here in set number 2. We'll take it with them. Be back shortly on Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Right, whatever it takes.
Trust AirTech Heating with all your home comfort needs. AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, a remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years.
Welcome back here. Sorry to cut that one off, but the serve here coming from the Crusaders. Back over, Rice keeps it up, pops it up for Tenaple, and out the back, another point for CWC. That brings their lead to 8, 17-9 now.
Haven't said Tenaple's name a whole lot after that first set, but finally finds her way to get a kill in the second set.
Indeed, Natalie Larum still serving for CWC. She started before the timeout and will continue now after. Her serve towards the middle, dug up from the back line. Pushed up and slammed, blocked at the net. Kept alive from the Vikings, who just managed a way to put it over. Back to their side, pushed over once again. Popped up and set for Beer. She tries to slam, blocked at the net. And a good block from number 1, Harigi, I believe it was.
Was Harigi in the middle there, but nonetheless, for this CWC team, both teams really have not taken advantage of their free balls at all.
Just passes that haven't hit the mark. Harigi on to serve. Good dig from Rice in the back row. Set up. Tenaple's just got to punch it over. Blocked at the net. It'll stay that way. And just like there, you miss another chance to slam it if you're the Vikings. Instead, it'll go back to the Crusaders. Tenaple tries to slam. Popped right back over the net. And point CWC.
Kylie Beer in the middle just taps it down on that far side. Nobody home.
Rice checks out. Coming in for her is number 10, Josie Beist. And serving now is number 11, Kylie Beer. Couple of bounces of the volleyball, up by 8. Set number 2, which could be the deciding set if the Vikings don't claw their way back in this one.
So we got some slipperiness on the court right now.
Have something on the court. Good shot there by Kaya. Something a little slippery. I don't know what happened, but we're just dragging that towel all around.
Nice and loud when it's sticky like that. You make that squeak, the floor squeaking underneath the shoes.
Think we're ready to go now. Beer ready to serve. She will. Slams it over. Popped up from the back. Hitting it mid-range and back over. Tenaple thought about slamming. Has to back up on the pass. This one back the pass line. And once again, just pushed over by the Vikings. Good dig from the back row. Thinking about slamming it home, hit at the line and back over. Slammed again, and another block from the Crusaders. This one hit by Beer and out of play. Finally, the Vikings able to get the point.
Swing by Emma Kolak there and hammered that one off the back row. Good job by Beist in the middle and knocking a couple down there, but too much from Gibraltar for CWC to. Too much attack. CWC was too much on the defense there, not enough time to be able to get that ball anywhere near the net for any sort of kill opportunity.
Agreed. Ella Clark's serve going back to the Crusaders side, who just have to punch it over after getting a couple bad passes. Slamming this one down is Torres, and out the back, another point Vikings. Watch out, here they come, bringing this game back within 6. Still serving for them, number 11. Ella Clark, ready to go. Pops it over the net. Rice just had misplays it, still alive. And once again, Rice into the net. Not a great point there from her.
Tough to see that out of your libero. You know that they're generally the best diggers on your team and just couldn't find a way to hold on to that one.
This one hit over once again. Up to the front row. Pushed over and blocked at the net. Point Vikings, 4 in a row. And this lead is down to 4. I'm having a little bit of deja vu right now to what we saw in that first match.
Very similar to what we saw in that first match.
Clark serve pushed over by Tenaple, blocked at the net. Too many hits, points Vikings. Seemed to be the exact way the first match went. Ella Clark continuing to serve, a 5-0 run here. Popped up in the back row, just gonna have to push it over. Good defense here from the Vikings. That one just too far out the back. The run comes to an end. And the lead back up to 4 for the Crusaders. Checking in. Number 7, Megan Gallant for the Vikings. And back to serve number 9, Kate Westra for the Crusaders. She gets it over, dug out from the back row and into the net.
Beautiful serve from Westra. A little knuckleball just drops right in between the two lines.
Fantastic serve. We saw a couple good ones from Westra today, including that one. She'll look to deliver again. Punches it over, far back, pushed off, and they don't know where the ball is. Miscommunication, not seeing the ball, and another point CWC.
Again, a lot of spin on that ball from Westra. It goes off your arms, goes one way, and you lose it.
Indeed, Westra will serve once again, her 3rd serve in a row. Pops the ball up, shoots it over, dug up from the back row. Pushed up, hit over by 15, and the ball goes out. Another point CWC, and they're 3 points away from closing this one out.
Respond with a 4-point, 5-point swing with a 5-point swing of your own. It's exactly what CWC needed in match 1. They're finding it here in match 2.
Good serve by Westra, good dig. And this one just punched over. Should be a free ball for CWC if they can set it up. Too far back, slammed into the net, blocked at the net, and point Vikings.
Right spot, looked like a good set. I think Abel just mishit it.
Nonetheless, this game stays within 7. Fagundes back to serve, and she hits it right into the net. Story of the day have been service errors and a costly one there for the Vikings, who bring the Crusaders back within 2 of closing this one out.
It's a bad time for a service error. Can't have one when you're down 6 and already on a run, and we'll go back-to-back service errors.
Abigail Tenaple, that one out the back, another service error, and the ball goes back to the Vikings here. On to serve for them now, number 15, Emma Kollick. She hits that one over, back to Rice, and another misplay by Rice. Leads to the Vikings getting to 18.
Tough one for Rice, line drive hit right at her hands. Ball was ripped by Kollick.
Kollick serving once again. This one to the back row, pushed up by Tenaple. Number 7 with it, and nobody's home. Good kill by Kelsey Boss from the front row.
Match point.
It is indeed match point with your libero serving. Here comes Lauren Rice, 24-18. The Crusaders could put them away. Serve back towards the middle, and not being, they keep it alive. Good defense from the Vikings. And just like that, Kylie Beer slams it, and that slams it to match 2. The Crusaders take this one 25-18, the first 2 sets. That's all they need. And they would take this one down, no problem. We'll step aside, run some ads, be back with some final game stats After this, you're listening to Mackay Ackerman, Justin Schwartz Miller, along with Isaac, Kaya, and Jeff here on Jeff's live stream. Stick with us.
To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, built better for future generations.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
We at the Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams, the post-game show. So let me click the right slide and go to the post-game. Dominant victory there for the Crusaders, who finally pick up their first win in this tournament. This one coming over the Vikings from Gibraltar. Justin, thoughts on the game?
Yeah, CWC, the bend don't break model there in that second set. A dominant first set, and just kind of that killer mentality seems to be a little bit lacking from them. They kept Gibraltar around the whole time, just like they let Parkview stay around, and then Parkview ended up winning that match, and CWC let Gibraltar stay around but found a way to win 25-18.
Yeah, definitely kept them along for a little too close for comfort, but they're able to pull it out. Even if they wouldn't have won that one, which they still had plenty of leeway, they would have had a third set to come out and hopefully take them down, but we don't have to think about that. They take them down in the first two sets, some good play from all around, from all of their players, and they finally get in that win column after dropping the first one, which a lot of people would have thought they would have had no problem. Instead, they come into 1-1 on their third game later this afternoon. We will take a break over here at Jeff's live streams until CWC plays again. It should be, remind me of their opponent.
Wisconsin Heights.
Wisconsin
the
Heights.
Vanguards.
That one's coming up after this match that's right in front of us. I know Jeff will be here. Isaac will be here. Justin and I will be taking a hiatus down to Mayville. We got some football to cover later tonight, as it is Friday Night Lights, which is quite exciting. And then obviously after Jeff wraps up here, he will be heading to Lamira, where him and Dom are covering the Lions down there.
They take on Ootsburg as Mabel takes on the Houston Marshman Falcons.
Yeah, the little co-op there. Marshman Falcons. Anyway, this is what you got for Justin and I today. You want to catch us again tonight? Like we said, we'll be at Mayville. Jeff will be back with Game 3 for CWC later this afternoon, and then going to Lamira tonight. As we like to do here at Jeff's live streams, Jeff, do you want to lead us in prayer? I'll bring it to Jeff here. He can lead us in prayer.
All right. Thank you, guys, for a fantastic job today. If you'd like to join me, please. Heavenly Father, we would like to thank you for this opportunity that we've had here to showcase your children out here today as far as student athletes and the ability to participate in today's contest. Heavenly Father, we thank you also for the ability that you have given us to be able to live stream these events. And we also thank you, dear Lord, for the opportunity that none of these athletes came out with any injuries. Bumps and bruises are expected, but we thank you for continuing to keep your helping and guiding hand over the top of our athletes. We pray that you'll continue to be with these athletes as they compete, and that you'll be with their families as they travel, and that they will remain safe over the rest of the weekend. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
that'll do it for us here in CWC. Game 3 coming your way later this afternoon. But until then, we are signing off. We cannot wait to see you at a court or field near you. Goodbye.
Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams would like to thank our sponsors.
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Sam's Well Drilling, Katie's Log Cabin,
Generations Lanes and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service, Pino Construction,
Verheg's Furniture Mart, Glamour Shop, Schaefer Auto,
Intertech, Coal, Oil, and Propane, WIT Services,
Pioneer Keg, Lidke Lumber, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating and Cooling, Integrity Saw and Tool.